Well, hey. It's Marieanne, the Crochety Clogger. Let's do some clogging today. What do you say? If you're ready for it, we're going to learn a new step, and it's called the outhouse. Yes. I'm assuming all of you know what an outhouse is, but then I have no idea where it got the name, but that's what we'll do today, okay? We're also, I'm going to see how long the video gets to be, and we'll also cover a little technique, something called drag and slide, or you can combine them as drag slide. But we're going to take those two things, take them apart, and let them live on their own for a little while till we get used to them, okay? So we got outhouse and drag and slide. All right, are we ready? Have you got your water? Have you done your warm-ups? Okay. I think I'm ready. All right, here we go. Before we get started, I want you to try to, if you followed along with my playlist of clogging tutorials, the very first lesson that we did, it was called Preparing to Clog. And one of the things that we did was we kind of touched our toe and we picked up our leg as far high as you can get it. Don't kill yourself, right? And you know me, we got to do both. Now I know this is part of our warm-up, but it's really going to come in handy for what we've touched on before. I just wanted to remind you of it. I call them heel drops. So when you touch, at the moment that you lift, we're going to do a heel drop. With our, ooh, that was really loud, with our supporting foot, okay? So we're going to touch and do a heel drop. Touch, heel, touch, heel. Yes. So we have two sounds, the touch of the toe tap and the drop of the heel. Yeah. Yes. Now we did touch on this in another video. I don't remember which, but it's probably in the title somewhere, I think. And we're going to do the other leg, right? We're going to touch, drop your heel. Touch. Touch and a heel drop. Touch and a heel drop. Right, now, it comes in handy. In order to do an outhouse, you want that. Okay, you want to be able to do that heel drop sound, okay? Because that's going to come in handy for our outhouses. Now, let's do this. Let's do a double step with your left foot. Okay, I'm using my right, but that way we're mirrored. Okay, so we just took a double step. And now with our right foot, we're going to do the touch heel drop 3 times. Okay, let's try that one more time. So, with our left foot, double step, touch, heel, heel. Yes. Let's try it starting with our right foot. So now our right foot's going to do the double step. Double step, touch, heel, touch, heel, touch, heel. Yeah? Kind of? Let's do it again with our right foot. Double step, touch, heel, touch, heel, touch, heel. Right. Good. If you want to pause here and practice that a little bit more on your own, you can. Okay? If not, if you feel like you got it, we're going to try something different with it, okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to take and do that double step. Now, just forget those heels for just a minute. Here's where the name outhouse is going to help just a little bit. Let me do it with the other foot. Double step with our, what is this, left. Okay, so when we do those touches, we're going to touch out, outhouse, hint, hint, right? Then we're going to touch in. Now you can touch right beside, you can touch kind of in front, you can touch kind of across, it doesn't matter. So we're going to touch in and we're going to touch out, okay? So the touches are going to go somewhere, see? So So let's try the other foot. We're going to touch out, in, out. Yeah? All right. Now with the double steps, you ready? Here we go. Double step. Touch and heel. Touch and heel. Touch and heel. So now if you notice, we are ready to do with the opposite foot. Double step. Touch. Heel drop. Touch. Heel drop. Touch. Heel drop. If you get confused where to go with the touch, remember outhouse. So your touch is going to go out. Right? Double step. Touch. Double step. Out. In. Out. House. Double step. Out. In the outhouse. Double step. Outhouse. In it. Out of it. Not visiting for long. Double step. Outhouse. In the house and out the house. Out. In. How's the heel touches coming? Heel. Slow down just a little. Sorry. I can get too fast too quick. Yeah, kind of. Now, if that's confusing, just do double step, touch, and don't put your foot out there anyway. Don't go to the outhouse. Just stay inside. Okay, double step. Just stay inside for a minute if you want to, right? There you go. One more. Aha! All right. What do you think? Shall we try with music? Sure, let's do it. Let's see. Which one was it? Okay, we're going to use this one because it's just a little slow. All right, you ready? We're going to double step with our left foot and our right foot going to the outhouse, yes? And what it's going to be like is like this. Double step, touch, touch, touch. Double step, touch, heel, touch, heel, touch, heel. Double step, touch, heel, touch, right? All right, you ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, here we go. Double step, touch, heel. Keep it going. And remember, you can leave it right in front of you. You don't have to go out to the outhouse. So you feel good. Okay, I'm not going to go out to the outhouse now. Now I got to go. All right. Yes. All right. That was good. Good. All right. How did that feel? Good, I hope. Good, I hope. Remember, you can always pause right here and back it up wherever you got to go. I'm going to take a break of water, and I'll be right back to do that technique we talked about. Okay. So how do the outhouses feel? Everybody emptied? Sorry, that just came out. Okay, so like I said before, let's work on a little technique, a drag and a slide. So, it's pretty simple. A drag is a slide that goes backwards, and a slide is a slide that goes forward. Okay, so when we slide forward, we're going to call it slide, and when we slide backward, we're going to call it drag. Okay, so, and typically, now most of the time, a drag is going to happen first. Drag, slide, and I'm I'm dancing with my hands instead of my feet, but kind of give you the idea of that. Now your knees will come into play, and we'll talk about that because we don't want to hurt our knees. Okay. Basically, when you slide was which one, the backward or the forward? The forward. So when you slide forward, you see how I ended up kind of in I started to say in plie. In the dance world, that's called plie, and plie only means bend your knees. So anyway, so when I slide forward, I'm a little bit bent, right? Bent in the knees. So now when I slide back, what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of slide up to my toes. Be careful. You can't believe how many students, not adults, but mostly little ones, that would slide so far back on a drag they'd end up on their face. So be careful. Okay? Look. It's hard to do that and stay there, and you shouldn't have to because, yeah, okay, right? Because the inclination would be after you do the drag to recover and do it forward again, okay? So that's kind of what drag slide is. So when we drag, we've got to be, if we drag first, makes sense that we've got to be a little bit bent in the knees. Now if I say plie, I'm sorry, that's just what I'm used to. Okay, so I'm bent in the knee, I'm going to drag back. I'm going to drag, and I'm going to slide. Okay? Now, if you notice as well, some people when they drag, watch what my legs do. Okay? Some people think they've got to go way up tall, straighten everything out. When they do the drag, you can. For me, I don't know why, I leave my knees just a little bit relaxed with it so that I'm not locking my knees when I go back. So try not to lock them straight up, but just a little. You know, I'm still relaxed in the knee. Okay? So we have drag and slide. We're bent down, right? Drag, slide, drag, slide, drag, slide, drag, slide. Right? Easy. Now, one of the things you're going to want to do is practice kind of doing one foot. Now, by doing that, I'm going to, let's say, I'm going to stand on my, left foot, and I'm going to slide forward. I'm going to take a step. Okay? Now, I'm going to slide forward again. Step. Now, make sure that your knees are relaxed. Slide. Step. I'm running out of room because you're kind of going to move. So, you ready? Let's try. We're going to slide and step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, step. Yes. It does not matter what the other foot does right now. Don't even worry yourself about that. Okay? Just the sliding foot, your supporting foot. I mean, this other leg, let's say I'm sliding on my left foot, this other leg, don't worry about what you do with it, okay? We'll worry about that later. Let's get used to the motion of sliding, right? Let me go sideways for you. So, we got slide, slide. Now, in order to slide, I'm getting kind of technical here, but it makes sense. In order to slide, one must pick their heel up. So they must pick their heel up so they can have something to bring it down on. If I tried to slide without picking my heel up, it takes my whole body effort, my arms. I got to swim, you know, I got to fly through it. So pick your heels up, then you can slide. Yeah? Same principle on both feet works for one foot, right? Yeah. So let's try drag. Okay, now drag was the slide that goes backwards, right? Okay. So, on my left foot, I'm going to start with it bent a little bit, right? Because for that, I really got to start bent. I'm going to drag back, and I'm going to take another step, okay? So, now, this foot, drag back and step. Right. So, it's the action. Well, let me go sideways. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, and then I'll go sideways. So, I know we're good. Drag, step, drag, step, step, drag, step, drag, step. Again, it doesn't matter what the free foot does. Just worry about dragging, right? Okay. Let me go sideways. I'll just go backwards. So we got drag, step, drag, step, drag, step, bent knee, drag, step, drag, step. Yep. could have had one more. But yeah, does that make sense? Now, if we thought about the physicality of what our foot does on a drag, it can do a number of things, okay? When I'm taking it easy, I can drag, of course I gotta start with a bent knee, I can drag with my heel lifting to give, again, just like the forward slide, I can lift my heel to help me out. Now the knee actually does most of the work, because by straightening the knee, and again, you don't have to lock it straight, but by straightening, it gives me that backwards motion, okay? Some people like to think of it like poke your butt, poke your bottom, poke your bottom. That helps too. If your thought process helps you to slide backwards by thinking my bottom, do it. Whatever works. Whatever works. Another way that a drag is done is by lifting the toe. Okay? Let's see if I can do this. That gives you an extra sound. Later, guys, later. Okay? Unless you're an intermediate clogger, at this point, I would give that just a little bit later. But anyhow, that is drag slide. Let's go over a little bit again. We got slides, right? Oof, I'm going backwards. Slide and slide and slide and slide. And remember, our heels lifting up give us that slide motion, right? Because as they come down, we do that slide. Drag, okay, is our knee that's helping us slide backwards. Drag, 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 drag. I did a couple of toes there, sorry. Yeah, okay? The toes will come later. Just get used to it, okay? All right. I think that should be it, guys. Woo, we've been to the outhouse. We've been dragging and sliding, and it's enough to make me have to go to the outhouse again. Okay, everybody, I don't say it enough. Thank you, and I hope you're enjoying this. Please, if you want to continue to clog or explore it anymore, go to my channel page, and under my playlists, you will find clogging tutorials or clog tutorials. Can't remember exactly what I called it, but yes, they are there, okay? And I will provide a link at the end of this video to that playlist as well. All right? Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.